to Anime Unraveled. I'm Rex Paget.
I am Daniel Peppers.
And I'm Tristan Morales. Guys,
Fellas.
it is Anime Unraveled at night.
Yeah, man. Why? Well, I don't know what's going to happen.
Neither do it. We're in the same clothes because it's the same day from last week's episode.
But it is hours later.
Like 5
Hours later.
We are now going to do a video every 5 hours.
Every 5 hours. You're welcome. It's for you.
It's for you. It's for the people. Now
yeah.
we're going to do 2 tomorrow as well, right, guys?
No. No, we are not. No. Well, we could.
We could.
We'll see.
We'll get ahead.
Yeah.
We do need to get ahead.
We do. But here's the thing. Okay? We have gathered around a different set.
Another table.
Another set, if you will, to talk about something. But first, as duty, we love Monster here. Monster, if you want to sponsor
Monster
us,
Energy.
we love you. Seriously,
So much.
it's bad. And Rex, being the friend that he is,
Friend? Yes.
well, yeah, has
Poor influence?
Yeah, well, the reason I'm
That's
here.
accurate.
Reason I'm here is you. Poverty is your fault. Live with that.
And my poverty
Hey, wait. I did the math on your poverty, bud.
Yeah, my poverty was way.
my
self-inflicted.
poverty was a combination.
That's true. Very true. Very true. But so Monster, and this is an at night podcast. So if you're, if you don't like alcohol, it's not the podcast for you.
This is not the episode.
Hey, thanks for supporting the channel. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for
Being you.
being you. But it's time to go. All the kids, get them to bed.
Put the kids in bed.
Put the kids in bed. Anime Unraveled after dark. We're gonna try some Monster.
Disclaimer:
yes.
The next section of this episode is can only be condoned by adults 21 of age or older in the United States, as we are going to be sampling the Monster alcoholic beverages.
Very true. And as you know, me and Rex are old, and so is Tristan, and we're older than that.
Old.
We're so older than that. I have
My 10-year my 10-year reunion's coming up.
Yeah, you said that. Last week.
Yeah.
Last week.
5 hours.
It's literally like it's a problem.
So it's bothering you.
Yes,
So you know what you've decided to do is hang out with your buddies and pretend we're in college.
that's exactly because listen, you're not going to tell me this is not a college setup, right? We're sitting around a table.
Yeah.
We've got Monster Energy alcohol.
Correct.
Now, Monster is often mixed with like vodka
Correct.
when you're poor and in college.
Correct. Or Kraken.
Or
Kraken's
that
great.
Kraken is that you don't mix it with Kraken. Kraken's higher dollar than a broke college kid can
Dude,
afford.
I bought Kraken in college.
You had a better life.
Nah, I feel like Kraken.
Eh.
No, I
Anyways.
just made bad financial decisions.
As we
Fair.
continue to do.
Like now.
Like right in a second.
So we're gonna do this. Which one do you want? You want the white one? We already
Dude,
know. You,
No, I want the green one. I want the green one.
you want the green one? You want
Yeah,
old?
I'm
old
going to
reliable.
show it to the people because I have a good setup right here. There you go. Boom. There's that.
Yeah, I saw these and was just like, there's no way this is legitimate. And ended up talking to a guy that owned the place. And he was like, yeah, they just released them. There's a variety pack. So
I love that there's 2 cups.
worth
I
a
love that
shot.
I'm pouring over the Roadcaster.
Yeah, why would you do that? Tempting fate.
Because it's college,
Also,
Rex. Live, laugh,
that
love.
does not look like Monster.
It doesn't.
It kind of does
a
look like the
little bit.
original Monster.
Oh, maybe.
Does it smell like the original? Hand it here. Hand it here. I gotta smell this.
Pass it over. It's not. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not great.
It smells like the original
All right.
Monster. Yeah, let's get your cup sample, because I guess I'm gonna have to drink them out of the can.
No, you don't have to. I got another cup for you. Hold on. I got another cup. I didn't know if you were in on this. You know what I mean?
Would you like more?
A little bit. That's good. This smells and tastes like cough syrup.
I gave you the flash cup because Monster. You'll be ready to go.
All right.
Yeah, this is like straight up cough syrup.
Yeah, pass that back over.
Diabolical.
100%. It tastes like NyQuil.
Yeah, straight up NyQuil.
I have some NyQuil.
Do we want to do the test?
I have to go home tonight.
Okay.
No, actually,
Have
hang
a
on.
Blindfold
Hang on.
test.
Actually,
Can he tell the difference?
Yeah.
actually, on the aftertaste, I get original Monster.
Yeah. See, this is why I'm back on board. I was off board.
Yeah, it comes back.
It comes back.
It comes back as regular Monster, and it's not bad.
Maybe it's
That
just
initial hit, you get the alcohol.
Yeah,
you get the taste of alcohol because these are considered malt beverages.
Correct, 6%. Yeah, you're right, man. 100%. It's you gotta get past. You gotta get hit in the face. Okay, hear me out. You gotta get hit in the face. But when it comes back around,
It's not bad.
it's not bad.
Now, I do have to say, I'm a little off-put by the fact that these don't list ingredients.
Yeah, they don't list ingredients.
You
That's
don't
the
need to
other
know.
reason I bought them.
You
I was
don't-
like,
yeah.
this is insanity.
Yeah, you don't need to know. You don't need to know.
Come on, FDA. What are you doing?
Yeah, you want to get into that one?
Oh, I was just reading the back of it real quick. Yeah, I'm already holding it, so fuck it.
Yeah.
So that was original. This is Scary Berries. When I hand this back over to Peppers, he'll be able to show you guys.
Yeah, it says nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
Like-
it just says contains 0%
Alright.
protein. Nice.
So you can't get swole.
Yeah, you can't get swole while getting.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Hey, I like the color better.
This one's
already.
pinker. I like this. You gotta
Yeah.
hand that over to old Pep. Pep, don't pour it over the roadcaster, you animal.
Why do you do this?
Why do you like to tempt fate, Pep?
Because he knows he's God's favorite.
No, he's not. You gotta show them the can, Pep.
Goodness.
Wild berries.
Whip them into shape.
So
Yeah.
I think that this might be based off of the Monster Assault
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
because
It's
of all
got-
the red.
and it's got the color scheme.
Shall we?
I've never had Assault.
Assault's not bad. I like Assault.
Out of context, that clip's gonna be amazing.
Monster. I like that one a lot. Hand that one back. I'm drinking that. Like, me gusta.
It's not bad.
See, that kicks me in the throat way more, man.
I like that one a lot. That one stays over
Okay,
there with
okay,
me.
yeah, I can stay over there.
That stays with me.
Dude, like I feel like I can't explain it, which is really bad for a podcast because I should be able to explain it. But I feel like this.
It is stronger on the alcohol up front.
I think so.
You know what this tastes like? It tastes like someone spiked Hawaiian punch.
Yes.
That's
And
all it
I
is.
am a fan.
Why am I getting a smoky flavor?
Maybe because you're drinking it out of that plastic cup. Maybe that plastic cup's a little smoky.
What am I blowing smoking? No.
I think Rex is right. It tastes like Hawaiian punch. Got some. Pep's gonna see. We're gonna close out with Pep's favorite. I already know we are. We're gonna close it out so he can wash his palate. This one's gonna taste like ass.
What's it called?
Peach perfect.
It's perfect.
It's peach. It's
perfect.
peach.
Hey, I like peach.
I do
do.
too.
You
I like
do.
peach.
I do.
Yeah, especially
But
after
you don't like fruit. You said
after
you would
listening
die
to
if you
Jack
ate a
Black.
strawberry.
That might. We don't know.
You'll never know. Hey, and you'll never find out.
No, no, you won't. So I love that I have the flash cup still. Like and it's
Yeah.
like I unconsciously turned it to the front.
Yeah, let them know.
This is gonna be a wild ass episode.
Yeah. Well, The Flash just ended, fellas.
What,
The TV show,
series?
yeah.
Really?
Aired its final episode.
How many seasons did it go?
9.
Wow.
Yeah.
I only made it to like 4.
I mean, same.
Yeah,
Same.
because that's when they
Achoo!
started making it to where you had to watch the other shows. to
That's
keep
the
up.
problem.
And
That
that's where
was
it's
the
like,
problem.
How much time do you think I have on my hands?
first,
I have a full-time job,
The
bitch.
Sprite, it can be a palate cleanser.
It is a palate cleanser. That's why I got the Sprite.
I got nothing for you guys.
Because
you,
he's
for
a
the content.
savage.
He's right. Because I trust in Monster. In Monster, we trust.
I trust a monster. I'm not sure about beast.
I don't know about Beast.
The beast.
I'm still not. The jury's
not sold.
Okay,
jury's
I'm
still
going to
out.
go ahead and say this one's going to be awful.
I told you. What was my first words about this one?
It's gonna be trash.
It's gonna taste like ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it smells like
My
mango.
brother in Christ.
That's like a decent amount. That's not much. Come on.
No, what I mean by that is I thought we were just doing like a little shot to be able to like a little sample.
I'm not going anywhere, bud. This is my new home. I
I
had to go walk to my tent.
yeah. Pass it over.
Yeah, I got you.
This one's delicious. I'm sorry. This one's
I do
great.
not like that one at all. It reminds me of Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah,
See,
it
I
does.
Mountain Dew Code Red was one of my favorites.
No.
You absolute monster.
You guys are the monsters, shall we?
Looks like urine.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
It's kind of
I can't tell. It's in a pink
Oh, hold on,
cup.
wait.
Oh, yeah, the peach.
There you go.
Peach perfect.
This
And
smells
this is what it looks like.
like trash.
Yeah, I told you, bud.
This smells like like raw artificial peach ass is what this smells like. Bottoms up, boys.
Salute.
Could be worse.
Could be way worse.
Could be way worse.
It tastes very
Could be
mango.
way worse.
I think-
Could be way worse.
I think that one had a lot more alcohol taste spread throughout the entire.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't even taste alcohol.
no, it was even. It was even.
It was.
I don't
even.
know if that means I've had too many, but I've been drinking like that much.
yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
It is 6%.
It is 6%. We're good. I can have 7 of
I
them.
was doing Sun Yun last night, shots with Colin. We did like 6 of them together. We
fair.
split a bottle.
Yeah, so we're good.
That might be the best one.
I don't think so.
As of right now, let's rank them. What is it in your shot? Is the table?
First,
is
second,
it,
third.
Is the table in your shot? Is what I'm saying. It's not in my shot.
Yeah, it's in my shot.
Okay, great. I'm gonna say this one's first.
Yeah. Yep. So, number
100%.
one, Peach perfect.
Number 2, fellas, right here. Boom.
Disagree.
Boom. Hit him in the bag. Number 2.
Number 3.
Number 2. All right. That's a weird place to put number 2 at, but all right, here we are.
I say that it goes 1,
That's wild. That's a fucking. That's a travesty.
2,
No,
Oh, no.
and then 3.
you're out of your.
Okay, see,
every single thing you just
so-
said was wrong. Like, you could not have been more wrong.
Okay, but
I like the. This is the difference in opinions.
okay, but both of us agree this one's better.
Got to be number 1.
But we both agree that's last.
Okay.
So,
All right. All right. I'm good with
I'm
that.
just gonna
So
say,
we'll average. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm good with that.
yeah, that's a good thing. about
Putting
having three
Scary Berry in the front.
I liked the Scary Berry a lot.
It's good, but it's not as good
It's not
as the
as
other.
good as Peach.
I didn't like the peach.
Peach seems like the candy I got as a child.
Peach rings. It did. It tasted just like peach
That
rings.
might be
And,
what
and,
it
and
is.
it's a nostalgia hit for me.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
All right,
heads.
let's give it the white haze.
All for one, one for all. This
There
is
you go.
this is. Yeah, that's Pep's favorite flavor. You got to start it with him.
That's right.
That's based off the White Zero.
I
monster.
love this is my favorite monster. Overall,
Buys them by the case.
yeah. Overall, that's my favorite monster.
I mean, you can go in
yeah.
between.
Here's the thing.
Every
That's
once in a
the
while.
only can that's got texture to it.
They know. Bow. Pop it open. White haze. Let's do this. Here we go.
I gotta clear my palate. Hang on.
He knows what he's about.
That's what it looks like. It looks like Sprite.
Yeah.
It does look like Sprite. It's gonna taste like ass.
That's what we said about the last one, and I liked it.
Does it
so
smell good?
Maybe
The peach one smelled like ass to me, but it was not bad.
Ready, boys? Hey, welcome to heaven. Here we go. Let's do this.
Bottoms up.
Go ahead and put that to the front. Go ahead and put that to the front. It tastes just like the white monster.
I agree.
You put it to the front.
I put it at number 2.
Okay. I can collectively agree with that.
I would put it in
Okay.
this group's number 2. I actually would put the white one ahead of the red, but behind the peach for me.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, because you were just fighting for the red.
What the red's great.
Yeah.
I love the red.
Yeah.
But in my personal order, it would go white, red,
Yeah.
peach,
All right.
green.
All right. Okay. All right. In my personal order,
No, it would go peach, white, or peach.
you were fighting for the red
Okay,
earlier.
it would go white, red, peach, green. That would be my
Okay.
order.
All right. All right. That makes more sense for your order. If I had to pick an order, white, peach, green, red. That's how I'd go. That's how I'd live.
I don't know. I like the one we got.
You like the peach?
Yeah, the peach
Yeah,
is
okay.
good.
So anime collectively, I would say this averages out.
Yeah,
where
100%.
we land.
This is a solid average.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
Would we drink them again?
I'd had to. This is not a thing we do.
Hey, it's Anime Unraveled After Dark.
I'll finish one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know.
I'll finish that one.
Oh, unless you want this one.
No, I'll finish that one. I'm good with that. They're very small cans.
Yeah, they're not.
They are.
nearly
They're
the
like
size
like
of
a
Monster.
normal Red Bull.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
All right.
So there you go. That was your little alcohol drink taste test. We thought that would be fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But fellas, bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
How do you know the song even though you've never watched? Well, you
Yeah, I
did.
have.
You did.
I've
Like,
watched 60 episodes in a week.
I
Gomu Gomu no!
I
Yeah.
forget about that.
But no,
Probably.
it's been a while since we did an old check-in with Rex
Oh,
on
yeah.
the One Piece.
We also still have to do a tried and true One Piece episode.
This is true. So this is kind of like, it's the boys.
It's the middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, middle ground.
Like our choices for the monsters.
What's middle about this?
No, like the way that we averaged out our flavors
As a collective group.
as a collective group.
Because we all...
We're growing.
Yeah, we
Even
all...
though you hate me.
I was
going
to say we all love each other, but that's fine too. You know?
Listen, the
Think I
people,
hate
you guys will understand. He says it at the end of every episode. Every episode.
I say I love Tristan.
Nope,
and-
you
and
say I
wish
can handle
could-
Tristan in
I
short
wish I could
bursts.
spend hours with Tristan. That's what I say at the end of every episode. You know that.
No, the people know. They know.
That's fine. You want to lie to the people? You can.
You're the one lying to the people.
Hey, listen. We're talking about One Piece. You know what we can agree on? One Piece is pretty cool.
We can't agree on that, but we're gonna get back to you lying to the people.
No, we're going to One Piece.
Like
we're going
the-
to One.
We are
Like
so off
the
track.
world government in One Piece, Rex.
Rex,
anything
any
to
thoughts?
How has it come full circle?
Well done. Well done. Well done. Yeah, no, I think it'd be fun, man. Actually, and the fun part about it is even off mic, we really haven't talked about One Piece.
Yeah, we
say?
have
No, we don't.
One, because you haven't gotten that much further.
Yeah, no, because I got that wall that you hit.
That wall. The
Val-
thriller bark
Oh.
wall.
Chapter 450.
Listen, I will tell you straight up, Thriller Bark is an absolute fucking bear to get through.
Yes.
But the end of Thriller Bark, nothing happened here.
Oh, yes, I
It makes all of Thriller Bark worth it.
Okay. See, here's
I-
my problem, right? Here's my problem is because even when I was reading through it and doing videos about it and stuff like that, people would say the same thing of like, the ending is worth the journey. In my opinion,
that's not what Journey is.
it's not what a journey. Thank you. That's not what a journey is. Like, it is not about like the end goal and reaching that. If the journey to get to yes, this part's awesome, is 100
So-
it's some of the
It's
most.
kinda
I
like
guess I agree
sloggiest-
with you guys, the people, and more so than I agree with them, because I think that, yes, we had to fucking trudge through the trenches of hell to get there, because let's all be honest, the only good things about Thriller Bark are like Nightmare Luffy, the Ryoma fight, and nothing happened here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like those, I think Brook has a pretty, because the Ryoma's using his style.
Yeah.
He's got his shadow.
Zoro and the fight with the zombie. Are you there
The
yet?
giant?
I'm literally
Oh.
still.
Oh,
the
you,
beginning
oh,
of
you're at the
Thriller
beginning.
Bark.
Zoro fights like the zombie samurai guy.
Ryoma.
Yeah.
That's, Samurai Ryoma.
Yeah.
And gets his sword.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to say that, Tristan. We're not
Damn.
spoiling.
Well,
Listen,
I kinda
here's the
figured-
thing, right?
I kind of figured that was the thing that happened though, because his sword broke in the
Yeah.
last.
It didn't even break.
I thought it was cracked or something.
He
yeah.
he lost. That one dude had the rust fruit, and it caused one of his swords to rust completely.
I do not remember that whatsoever.
I do.
Yep.
but
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like
one of the
broken.
Marines has the rust fruit and like gets like touches Zoro's sword, and so he's running two swords up until Thriller Bark.
Oh. But yeah, so yeah, the thriller bark is so tough, but to kind of, because I can't remember where we left off. Did we leave off exactly at this moment
No.
that you were at? Okay.
I think the first time we were talking about it, I had gotten to Skypiea
Okay.
because I definitely hadn't been
Jesus.
to. I maybe had been to. No, I don't think I've
No,
been to Water
yeah, you might not even had been
or
to,
Alabaster.
yeah, you maybe. But yeah, so the floors are, what are your thoughts right now, man? Like, what do you think? What do you
Wait,
think?
yeah, I had been to Alabaster. I remember now because Pell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Pell moment is fucking
dude,
fantastic.
It is one of the
I
best.
have a very odd question specifically for you.
Hello, it's
Do
me.
you think? Fuck, what's his name? Lightning dude from.
Inaru.
Inaru.
Do you think he's gonna come back?
Yes.
Yeah, I assume.
Yes.
I think so too.
Yes.
I think he's gonna have a big part to play.
I don't know how big, but I think he's before the end of One Piece, before the journey ends.
I think that he's gonna
Inaru's
end up in
coming
the new world.
which we can say that because you're already done with Skypiea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so-
I know exactly who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
And yeah, I've been.
Which is hilarious because the only reason, like, especially once you learn about hockey and everything, the only reason Luffy was able to hit him is because he's made of rubber.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he didn't have access to hockey.
Nope. But yeah, I think that my feelings on Skypiea, right, is
A lot of people say it's one of the best best arcs.
What? I've heard people say it's.
I've
one of
heard
the
people
worst.
say it's like some of their favorite arcs.
For me, I think that it is in first read through. I think it's one of the slower arcs.
I mean,
in
I feel like
first
it's
read-through.
one of the most interesting arcs as far as like what's going on and.
But that's the thing. I think when you come back to it after I think the ironic part is it's the most groundwork laid. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Skypiea
sure.
still has a lot of questions that could be answered and stuff like that.
Some of them get answered later on.
Yeah, and well, that's what I mean. But they
Yeah.
have so many things that are laying the groundwork that on a second read through, I think Skypiea becomes so much more interesting.
Especially when you go into it knowing that the inhabitants of Skypiea call the different types of hockey different things.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out exactly like I don't want to spoil anything for you, Rex.
The thing is we record an anime podcast.
Yeah.
I know, but there's some things, man. There's
And-
some things that are sacred.
He already knows Ace dies.
I know way too much. Also,
Too soon.
I've seen way too much of Gear 5. Like, I'm pretty sure I know how it works in my mind.
You probably don't.
It is-
think? How you think it's getting ready to air?
And
Yeah, I
it's being
know.
animated by WB, like with help from Warner
Okay.
Brothers.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be like the fucking Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
Dude,
Yes.
it's-
So
I think that is so interesting that Warner Brothers is going to help them.
and the
animate
only
that.
reason is because Warner Brothers is like the king of cartoons, and
Yeah.
the whole basis behind that is
Is
very cartoony.
100%. And I think that makes it so much more. I think that was a genius move for the
100%.
studio.
I think that was a genius move, not only for the anime studios,
Yeah.
but for Warner Brothers to be like, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, because it
Oh, yeah.
also, I think that more and more, North American studios are getting interested in like this anime thing because it's becoming very popular over here. So for Warner Brothers to step out and be like, "We'll help you," it gets their name out there in
Yeah.
that atmosphere.
100%.
And I think that just they know what they're doing, and they're smart business people.
Yeah.
And also, they, the Netflix One Piece live action's coming.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm hoping for good stuff.
The only thing,
I've heard some scary things that it might not be good.
the only thing that kind of gives me hope is when Oda released that letter and said, "You know what? If I don't like it, it's not being
true.
released." Like that's enough to be like, "Okay, I'll see what you have to say."
How far do you think it's gonna get?
I think it's gonna get to Arlong Park and him defeating. Like he's got it.
I think it's gonna get past that.
He's got to get all the Straw Hats. They've literally cast all the Straw Hats.
Yep.
Wait, so
Besides Chopper, Frankie, Brook.
that's not even all.
But what I mean is like
Yeah,
the major four.
Okay.
He's got to.
I think that they are going to get Chopper. They're gonna get to Chopper.
You think they're gonna get to Chopper?
Are they going to get
They
Bradley
already have
Cooper?
Nico Robin.
They gotta get Bradley Cooper, dude.
Yeah,
Rocket
obviously.
Raccoon. He's already in there.
They're going. I mean, they get all the way. Like if they have Nico Robin, it makes no sense for them to not get to Chopper.
Do they have Nico Robin? Is she cast?
Yes.
Is she?
There's literally a scene in like the trailer where it's someone using Nico Robin's fruit. Nico
Is
Robin.
it?
Yes.
Wait, so does that mean Frankie's in
There's
it?
been a trailer?
Yes.
Yeah.
A real trailer?
Yes.
I mean, I haven't watched it, but yeah.
Yes.
Like not fan made?
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Let me know in the comments down below. I don't believe this.
I mean, I saw it the other day, so like it could be fan made, but they did. It looked.
Because as far as I have been aware with the stuff that I'm keeping up on, is that they have cast obviously Sanji, Zoro,
Nami.
Nami, and Usopp.
Yeah, that's what
Now I know those four have been front and fucking center. You're telling me Nico Robbins in this thing?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, that's what I.
Yeah.
in my
Netflix released a trailer like 3 weeks ago.
Netflix, the company.
Maybe
That's-
not the company.
Yeah, okay, maybe not the company. The one that says you can't share passwords anymore. That Netflix?
Daily Motion is saying from a day ago. Like there's people that are saying like it's released. Like there's a trailer. There's a live action trailer.
For the Netflix.
Yes.
One Piece. TV show.
Yes.
I feel like I'm in a dream right now. Like, what the hell? How did you not know? One Piece,
I
man?
really didn't know. To be honest, I haven't been really keeping up.
My thing is part of me thinks that there's no way because Luffy has the X scar.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
In the trailer, he has the X scar.
That might be fan made.
It's gotta be.
There's no way in the world, and I think it's fan made because it's probably a fan that's just like, he always has that X on his scar.
My
Or
guy.
His X on his chest. That is not a real trailer.
Nope.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you
That's
that
not the
right
one that I
now.
watched.
I'm going to tell you that right
But
now.
I did watch one that was like in all Japanese.
I mean, maybe, dude. Like I said, I haven't seen anything about it, and
You guys can let us know.
I feel like it would be in my peripheral
Yeah,
or my recommended on YouTube at this point. But I'm not saying.
and either way, in what I saw, they did tease Nico Robin.
Okay, fair enough.
And if they get to Robin, that means they got Chopper.
I just think the way I look at it, right, is they release the episode count, and it's 8.
Yes.
There's no fucking way they
Yeah, I
they
couldn't
cram that
imagine.
stuff in there.
No,
How
absolutely
long
not.
are the episodes supposed to be? Is it gonna be like
45,
45
45
minutes.
like
minutes.
Cowboy
Yeah,
Bebop?
45 minutes to an hour probably. And I think they would be crazy to kind of stuff all that stuff in. And I think you focus. You can easily do all the way to Nami, all the way to Walk to Arlong Park. You get badass moments with that. You get a good fight scene
Get
at
the
the
old
end.
Zoro on the crucifix.
Yeah, and you get the Mihawk stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you can build up
Fucking
enough
Mihawk
stuff.
fighting Zoro with that.
Yeah, tiny knife. You can get all of these really good action stuff, and you don't need to overload it. I think if they focus on that, get all the way to Arlong Park, and then kind of tease like Skypiea stuff, maybe
Yeah.
that's good enough, man. Because if you're trying to get to Chopper in 8 episodes, I think you're doing too much.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
And I understand that it's not going to be one for one an adaptation. That's fine.
Well, yeah, and you also got to think that it's already been animated, so like fucking
Toriyama?
Yeah, Toriyama.
He's trying to escape.
Yeah.
Save him,
No, fucking Oda.
Oda.
I literally was looking at Goku on your shirt when I said Toriyama.
You mean Goda,
Yeah.
as the kids say?
Yeah, what they call you in the streets. I hear
That's
you.
what they call me Goda in the streets. Welcome
I
to
think
the
that
streets.
Oda would definitely allow them to kind of blur some of the slower points throughout the first part, like
Sure.
together,
They're going to have to.
and do like a lot. Like they may not even pick up when they may pick up before he gets, like after he gets Zoro, and as he's on his way to Arlong Park, they might not even start all that stuff before Zoro.
Yeah.
They may open this with he's already got like Zoro and Nami, and like it's the Arlong Park stuff.
That would be a travesty.
yeah, that would be a little
Because
sad
you still have to. There is a few things you have to do in the One Piece live action. And Rex, you just recently read it, so you need to do the Shank stuff. You have to.
yeah.
You have to do that. You have to introduce Kobe.
Yeah,
You have to do that
Oh yeah.
for sure. Because if you're thinking he comes. And,
Yeah,
like he's a big part. Like,
if
he's
you
a
want
big
to
part
succeed-
of the new world.
of current. So
Have you heard the like crazy rumor about Kobe?
what's that?
That he's the true son of Shanks.
Yeah.
I have not heard.
Yes,
that rumor.
because Uta is technically not canon.
Yeah, it's One Piece Film Red.
Because One
Correct.
Piece Film Red's not canon.
Rex, you remember One Piece Film Red?
I do.
Oh my God.
Guys, hey,
dude.
go
So
fuck
wild.
yourselves. Fucking assholes.
Hey man, it's not canon though.
It's not canon, so it's not canon that we went and saw it in a completely empty theater.
It is canon that you went and saw it without me.
In a completely empty
Without
theater.
me.
There was no one there, Rex.
He
I reserved the
he
whole
wasn't a fan. He wasn't one of the One Piece.
No.
He wasn't one of the Straw Hats at that time.
No, it was just us two.
It was, and
Just-
you took him.
He had time. You were at work.
I could have called out.
You would have called out for One Piece. Well, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm about to say, hang on a second, really?
Wait a minute. Let's
If
back
I'd have
up.
gotten a text, hey, don't go to work tomorrow. You need to go see One Piece. I'd be like, God damn, I ain't going to
I
work tomorrow.
forgot how that worked out. I think I just had the day, and I was like, "Hey, man,
Yeah.
you want to do it?
You could have just called me and be like, hey, take the day.
Take the route back."
I'd have brought it back.
No.
It's bad. I've gotten to where I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna cut this part out.
That's fine.
Good idea.
But yeah, I think with the One Piece live action, I'm super interested, and I'm actually one of those. It's like I'm not gonna really watch a lot of stuff. I know I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. I mean,
For
yeah,
one,
we have to.
It's
Yeah.
free content for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy.
That's fair.
So I know I'm gonna watch it, and I really hope for the best because I think even with Cowboy Bebop and any type of live action anime, you want
always-
it to work.
Yeah, you always hope for the best. You either hope for the best or you hope for something that's on the level of Dragon Ball Evolution.
That's it. Yeah,
That's it.
You either want
Like,
the best
you either
or
want the
God
best
tier.
or like
or
amazing.
absolute God tier.
Legendary.
Nothing will beat it.
Nothing.
No, like that's still one of my favorite movies of all time.
He hood slid on that car, Rex,
With his head.
with his head.
I know.
Exactly. They were going to high school in like a weird
There was,
sci-fi.
there was like a Camaro, I think, is the car he slid
Dude.
across.
I think so.
Yeah, it was like a Camaro.
It is
really-
so
the-
ironic.
Can we
Funny
take a minute?
thing is that-
Bulma didn't even have, like, she just had a blue streak.
Yeah.
Okay. The really funny and also it makes me cringe thing is I recognize the fact that most of the clothes that most of the people in that movie were wearing were straight from Hot Topic.
Oh, 100%.
I was just like, how?
The other
Hot
funny
Topics, that Hot Topic
Sponsored
sponsored
this
that
movie.
movie.
It must have.
easily. And also the other funny thing is Goku and Bulma ended up in Shameless and ended up fucking.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
real weird.
Yeah.
Real weird.
It was odd. You were like,
Hey, they did what they originally should have done.
I stand by that.
Yep.
I think Goku and Bulma would have been a better
Oh,
couple.
then Chi-Chi? Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck Chi-Chi.
I
No
think
one likes Chi-Chi.
Nobody. I'm sorry, Chi.
Like, she's a terrible character. She's
yeah.
written to be hated.
And in Dragon Ball, she's kind of good.
Well, yeah, in Dragon Ball, she is kind of good.
Dragon Ball Z forward.
Because she was like a fighter up to a
Ugh.
point.
Dragon Ball Z forward, man. Oda, or not Oda. I fucking did the opposite.
You did. Oh, my God.
Ah!
It's because it's late.
It's
It is
night.
very late.
We're so
It's-
dull.
It's 11.
I'm
12.
asleep at this point.
I've already
I'm
finished
playing
mine.
Halo at this no.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, like I said, I think it's either got to be good or legendary, like Dragon Ball Evolution. But for the point of this episode, Rex, what are your thoughts on One Piece? Everybody knows mine and Tristan's. We've done 2 episodes back to back.
Yeah, and we got all the way up to, I think, Sabaody Archipelago.
Yeah, we got
to the...
we got to the time.
Yep. We got to war.
Okay, I'm trying to think. What happens after Skypiea?
So Skypiea,
Like-
okay.
Does it go from Skypiea to...
Water 7?
Is it Water
Water
7?
7? Is that so you've gotten to the Nico Robin
Yeah, all
getting
that's-
kidnapped?
yeah.
That's Water 7. So
Yeah.
it has to go Water 7 Thriller Book.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Water 7?
Water 7 I love.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the best arcs.
Water
far.
7 we've talked about. I love so much because you get the gears.
Well,
yeah.
okay, I thought that was cool, but honestly, Zoro's fight was probably even more cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Soge King? Would you feel
I don't
about
know.
okay,
Soge
Soldier King's a
King?
god.
Soge
Literally.
King?
And I still think that comedy works with Luffy and
Not-
Chopper.
And
Right.
not,
Recognizing,
not
like,
having a fucking
it's,
clue.
It's in our hearts.
Yeah.
It's in our hearts. Yeah, I think Water 7 is where Oda hit his stride. I think he really started to realize what to do with
He was
it.
just
And
throwing
then
stuff
he just
together.
fucked up.
I
and
don't know,
went straight to Stellar.
Yeah, I don't
Oddly
know what
enough,
the
I
fuck
really
happened.
like everything that went down in Alabasta.
I mean, yeah, that's probably, that is also one of my favorite arcs.
Because you've got Crocodile, or not Crocodile, you literally have Dragon saving Luffy, which you don't know anything about, like, who Dragon is.
Well,
at this
yeah, I
point.
do. It's
Yes.
sad, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
When he's gonna get executed.
Yeah, I mean, that's at the very beginning of the Grand Line.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is such a fun
And
moment.
literally, some random dude who you think's a random dude saves Luffy. Do you know who Dragon is to Luffy?
His father. Yeah, I just said that. At least that's what they claim currently.
Have you heard? You
I've
haven't
already
even.
met Garp, so.
You
yeah.
haven't even. Oh, that's right. That's right. The whole Garp situation. They explained that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that
it was
you-
further down the line.
Yeah,
it,
Garp's
that it
in
was
Water
impelled
7.
down.
No.
Yeah,
But
they-
no, Garp literally comes in.
And is like, hey, your father was there, by the way.
Yeah. And so you find out that Dragon is Luffy's father.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's real good. But yeah, with Water 7 and Lucci, man, I like
Lucci.
Lucci.
Okay, Lucci is a badass.
He's
like,
a badass. Turns into like a fucking leopard, dude.
yeah.
He's got all those different that's a bad
Also,
dude.
his pigeon was wearing like a suit.
Yeah, and
Like-
he's got that sweet top hat.
Yeah, like the fuck.
Yeah. Man, fuck.
One Piece.
He acted like he couldn't speak the whole
So
time.
now that you've read One
Yeah.
Piece, right, and you've
Yeah.
been reading One Piece, would you change your drip choices? Would you say One Piece has drip?
Not as much as Bleach.
Well, yeah, of course, but you didn't even have One Piece on your drip list because you weren't even. It wasn't even in your.
I
yeah,
actually I have an announcement to the class. I think One Piece has better drip than Bleach.
Disagree. Now, with like their daily clothes, yes, but the in between chapters clothes, no. You can't beat that shit.
I think the reason that I like their drip is their drip actually is in the manga.
Well, yes.
Unlike Bleach.
That is a bummer.
Because every time they go to a new island, they get new outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice.
It's nice.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah. And I really like the Wano drip because it was like very samurai-esque.
Wano was great.
Egghead Island's very
callback to-
futuristic. They've gotten some pretty solid drip in the last 2 arcs. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Dude, that was a callback to it. That's
Yeah.
far in the past at this point.
Yeah,
I'm glad they didn't get drip in Skypiea.
Did they not? No, they changed clothes a little bit.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
Early One Piece, Luffy's
Alabaster
outfit
they did, for
changes
sure.
very minimally.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Like it's almost always the red vest
And the hat.
and the hat.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah.
Dun.
Order 7, amazing. I feel like the enemies, since you got to know them pretty decent, it made it so much better.
Yeah.
Also, just Usopp literally convincing the Giants to join them and going to save Nico Robin.
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
think-
it was a callback too.
I think Usopp is one of those characters that even I have before, but like doesn't get enough respect for what he does.
Oh, 100%. He does not until later.
I mean, literally, that's what I feel like Order 7 was partially about.
Yeah, because have you gotten to the Usopp, like Luffy and Usopp have fight?
Yeah, that's at Order
I
7.
figured that was.
I mean, yeah, if he's on Thriller Bark,
Yeah, yeah.
he's already.
I just
past
couldn't
that.
remember exactly. You know,
it's at the beginning of
it's
Order
been
7.
over 1,000 chapters, Tristan.
I'm
There's a
aware.
lot in here.
I'm aware.
I think the Usopp and Luffy fight is one of the best moments in One Piece. Obviously, you don't have like a ton of
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
knowledge,
yeah.
but you're still halfway through. You're what, chapter 500 and something? 400
It's like
something?
4 or
Yeah.
something. But yeah.
Which is crazy for me to be like, you don't have that much knowledge at chapter 400 and something, but you do. But I think I just want to talk about that fight because anytime I get the opportunity, I think that shows so much growth in Luffy, and I think it also shows surprisingly how strong and how needed Zoro is.
Well, yeah.
Because if Zoro did not say like, don't fucking take him back, like don't,
Yeah, if
a
he doesn't
captain doesn't do
apologize.
that.
Yeah.
Like, do not do that. And it really proves to you that the only reason that like Zoro has stuck with Luffy and stuff is because he actually believes.
That Luffy will be the pirate
He
king.
believes it. I know they all believe it and stuff like that.
But Zoro is 100% behind it and
He-
has been since the beginning.
Not only does he believe it, he is pushing Luffy to become the capable captain that he knows he
Well,
can
yeah,
be.
because even in Order 7, like during that exchange, he was like, yeah, if he didn't like become the strongest and become the pirate king, I wouldn't be following him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's like, if he,
He literally says, if you take him back,
gone.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, because you're not who you need to be.
Yep.
And I think, and then when he finally like
When Usopp like
'cause
apologizes.
it gives Usopp growth too because
Yeah.
he's like, yo, they're gonna take me back. I'm gonna go over there,
Yep.
and they're gonna take me back.
and then
Luffy's like,
like, no.
no.
Yeah.
And then he finally drops to his knees and like admits that he was an asshole.
Yeah.
And Luffy fucking stretches all the way from the ship and drags him back in. It is one of the best moments in One Piece, and I am current.
Well, you say that's one of the best moments in One Piece,
For me,
but
it
the
is.
freaking merry-go before that was even more upsetting.
Burning.
No, not even that spot when they just showed up to save them,
Yes.
dude.
I feel like I put all that together,
Yeah.
though.
Yes.
I put all that
because
together.
that is what leads to the Merry-Go's demise.
Because then it has the flashback of when Iceberg like found it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dear God, this
and
is
the
upsetting. This
and
hurts.
the Merry-Go's like,
For a fucking ship.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Fix me just one last time.
Yeah.
I have to save them.
I had to go. Yeah, I was just like,
ship.
oh my God, you're gonna make me cry over a boat.
I'm sitting here as a man.
Yeah.
grown-ass
man
crying over an imaginary boat.
I really understand. Okay, so you know how they do the meme constantly that's like, oh, the movie The Titanic, and then they're like, no, but this is something you should cry about. I am surprised I've not seen the merry-go.
It's done so
The
well.
anime
too.
scene is really good.
I've seen that as well. I look at clips of like
They
certain stuff.
took that scene and they made that.
They did it justice.
Yeah.
And also I think it sets the tone for the rest of One Piece, where Oda's like, I'm gonna make you care about shit you didn't think you were gonna.
Yep. Because
Like,
even
I'm gonna do such good world building and character growth that a fucking ship
yeah.
is gonna
So
get to you.
here's what's hilarious is that if you pay attention, so when they first get the 1,000 Sunny, it doesn't make the facial expressions and stuff that the Marigo did.
Yes.
And it's starting to, if I remember correctly, there are panels where it actually has started to make facial expressions.
I haven't noticed that.
I think if I remember correctly.
I mean, yeah.
They're not as obvious, but you
Yeah.
like as with when the Marigo, you could
Sure.
actually see them.
Sure.
But I think if I remember now, like yeah, even the Sunny is starting to make some, not many,
Fair.
but there are nods to it.
I mean, I believe. Like I said, it's one of those things I probably just don't pay attention to.
Fair.
To be honest with you.
And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I distinctly remember some scenes where the Sunny is like making faces and stuff.
just spitting their tongue out at Luffy, like you dumb
100%.
motherfucker.
You dumb. Well, yeah.
Okay, no,
Luffy's
no.
pretty stupid.
Oh man.
Also, one of the best.
He has no book smarts. None.
One of the other
Man was
best-
on an island of women and was like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Respectful. He was respectful. Go ahead, Rex.
Okay, I was gonna say one of the other best moments, which we talked about earlier, was like the alabaster mark. Well, when they're leaving,
Yeah, marching.
well, just
Or-
the marks on their arms.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I was just
for
like,
Vivi.
yeah, for Vivi and Vivi. Yeah.
Vivi.
I can't
Yeah.
wait for her to come back.
Yeah, I'm waiting for so many characters because
Do
I
you
know
think
they'll
she's gonna
probably
come back?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think that she's one of the
Either that or they'll probably do like at least the very minimal flash of her like seeing the news of what they've done next.
Nope. I genuinely think Vivi is going to be very important to Luffy realizing his devil fruit powers and the meaning behind his devil fruit powers.
I rescind from this this conversation because you're not current.
I'm not, but I don't think she's dead. I know that she's missing.
I know the answer to your question.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, I'm
anything
not
about anything.
current. As far as I know, I think I know she's missing. As far as I know,
She's definitely not dead.
got it.
Allegedly. Hypothetically.
She's missing.
Allegedly. Is she?
Maybe.
Ooh. Who's Vivi? Who knows?
Very important character in One Piece.
You're talking about Nami's sister, yeah.
Is she a
actually
very
can't-
important character to One Piece? Or could she have been?
Both.
I think she's wasted potential, but that's
Well, yeah,
that's
I
a
could see
whole
that.
other conversation. I think that she could have really been something. I think the moment with the X's on the arm is very powerful and strong and needed to happen. But I think, not saying one way or another, but she could have been used or could still be used. Who knows what's going on? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. But could have been used throughout One Piece a little better.
I mean, probably, yeah.
For me. But, you know.
I could have swore, like, the last thing I remember seeing, she was alive, but they don't know, like, she's missing. And you're telling, the way you lead me to believe she's dead.
I don't know. Do you know, Rick? I don't know.
How would I know?
I'm not going to spoil anything on this podcast.
I'm literally
I refuse.
sitting here
We'll
at
talk later.
Nightmare Island where nothing happens.
Actually, some stuff does happen. You get Nightmare Luffy.
How long do you think it's going to take you? You think you're just going to have to do it in one push? I had to do it in one push.
Well, see, the issue is I'm about
I had
to
to
hit,
watch it in one push.
Yeah,
I'm about
you
to
have
hit to hit a wall, and I don't know if I'll
That
ever recover.
firewall
Yeah.
that's coming your way.
I don't know. There's the Kuma stuff that goes down in that also.
Yeah, I mean, no, I just think Thriller Bark is one of the most boring journeys to like a
Get to the end.
satisfaction in.
Yeah.
and that's in some animes you can let that pass, but I think One Piece can just do so much that it's kind of a bummer that you have an arc like this, especially coming off like Water 7.
Yeah,
That's what hurt it the most to me.
Because Water 7 was a high.
it was.
It was a high.
And then Thriller Bark was a flat line.
You got character developments for a lot of the Straw Hats, and you got really good story and like good action and things like that. And to come on Thriller Bark, which come at me in the comments, I don't care. It feels like a Halloween episode of One Piece
100%,
that
but it's
lasts
just
for fucking 40 episodes.
it's
and
a
like,
it's a Halloween snooze fest.
I just really don't like it. I know
I got
people.
so excited going into it.
Yeah.
It makes me sad because they met Brooke and it's like, awesome. Oh my
That's
god.
that's one of the
Yeah.
best parts of Thriller Bark
Yeah,
right there.
I think
yeah,
so.
and his song.
You
He does a song at one point.
Yo.
And you kind of learn about his backstory, which you
Yeah.
already know about.
Laboon.
The iceberg, Laboon, you
Yeah.
know, for the 4Kids version.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think that, yeah, there's a few high moments, but it's one of those.
I pose a question.
Sure.
Because 4Kids doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Do you think that they just let it roll, and for the people that only saw from 4Kids on, and they said, "Yeah, the iceberg," like, do you think that they just ruined that continuity? Because I can't remember. I think I went back and started to watch it, and the stuff that I watched is not 4Kids.
So the funny thing is, whenever I was remembering watching this, it was an iceberg when I watched.
Yes, because it was 4Kids.
Kids,
Yeah.
that's what you had. You had the
Yeah.
lollipop and the iceberg.
Yep. So I think if you go back on Crunchyroll, I don't think it's the 4Kids.
No,
version.
the Netflix, it's not.
Yeah.
So
So you get Laboon the whale.
yeah. But my point is, with 4Kids, what the fuck were they gonna do?
Because all
Like later on, if they
Yeah.
were gonna run it down, like
so all I remember.
what the fuck are you gonna do? You gonna have this iceberg like following this dude around in
Here's the thing.
flashbacks?
Here's the thing. I didn't even remember the whale when they were talking about Laboon. I said, the fuck are
Yeah,
they
no,
talking
yeah.
about a whale? And then they're talking about the red line, and I'm like, hang on a second.
Wait a minute,
Wasn't that an iceberg?
this doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Like, that wasn't a whale with a bunch of cuts on its face. I don't remember them drawing Luffy doing a really shitty job at drawing the Straw Hat's Jolly Roger on this whale.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Hold on a
I
moment.
did some research, told it was an iceberg, and I was like, how the fuck did they expect to, like, recover from this?
They don't. I just really think 4Kids did not think this through.
They didn't.
They probably didn't really know where it was going at this point, and like if they would have kept going as a company, they'd be fucked.
I mean,
That's
they
why
were-
they
or
didn't
it would
keep
be
going as a
one of
company.
the funniest
It'd be hilarious.
fucking versions of One Piece you've ever seen.
Brooke being like, yes, our crew, we got a pet iceberg.
Like, think about what the fuck? How the fuck were they
Brooke,
gonna
what the
handle
fuck are
that?
you on
They,
right now?
they
You
could
on
play it
drugs?
off as him losing his mind at sea.
I guess they would have to.
That's all they could do.
Because or would they like try to fix it and be like, he thought it was an iceberg?
He ate the ice fruit.
And yeah, and like,
Became
and the
iceberg.
whale like slowly, he's like from the fog of sea, he's not gone crazy, and it's like fogging off this iceberg, and it's a whale again.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, I
do you
guess.
think they try to fix it like that?
Like later,
all I
like
could see.
years later, and you're just like, hang on a second.
Hold on a fucking.
I don't like this.
I mean, honestly, I'd kind of believe it.
I mean, look at Brooke. Brooke fucks. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like,
I mean, listen, hey, that man will just lay down on the ground and look at Nami and go, "Let me see your panties."
Yeah, he's a
He
mix.
gets dead ass serious too.
it's so
He could
weird.
you would hear him go, "Yo," and then just to
Fucking
let me see
sexual
your
deviant.
panties.
dude, it's so funny because like I read the manga and I don't think of that voice, but Brooke kind of has that kind of
He
voice,
does.
right?
He does.
Yeah, like in the anime, he
And in
yeah.
my mind, he's not that deep.
Oh, see? Wait, that deep?
He's not
Brooke's
that
voice
deep.
isn't deep.
Yeah. That sounded deep.
Which one?
The one, let me see your panties.
He only does that when he's like trying to see someone's panties.
Oh,
Dang,
okay.
Creep.
All right, yeah. I was thinking the same.
I'll have to show you like a clip of him speaking. But yeah,
I've seen it in One Piece Home Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then you know how he speaks.
I don't remember.
It's all
I'm gonna
big
be
blur.
honest with you.
We were waiting for Shanks for so long.
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah, he has a like 30 seconds of cameo in that movie.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Rank the Straw Hats, boys. Go.
Zoro.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Least to favorite.
Oh. Okay.
Frankie.
Least.
I think so. I like him for what he did with the Thousand
Ooh.
Sunny,
Yeah.
but as a character in general,
yeah.
he annoys me.
Oh,
I feel like that's controversial, but
I'd
I'm
say
not- I mean,
Brooke.
I like what
because
he
I don't know
did.
anything about him hardly.
Yeah.
See, I like Brooke a lot though.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like Brooke from what I've seen, but the
I
thing
like
is,
later Brooke,
You like later, Brooke?
I just don't know enough about him yet.
Soul King Brooke.
I
You know
got
what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I would probably say I can't rank the Straw Hats. I'm not allowed. I can't rank one of them.
Why? He knows all of them.
No, he doesn't.
No, there's one I haven't gotten to.
He doesn't. Okay,
I know who he is, though.
Okay, leave that out. Leave that out.
Okay,
leave that out. I totally fucking forgot. And
Yeah.
you don't know for a while too. Like
Yeah.
you're a hot skip and a jump away.
Let me just go from most to least.
Yeah.
My most to least is going to be Zoro, number 1.
Fair.
Can't get over.
Fair.
Sorry, not sorry.
I hear you.
Sanji,
Fair.
Nico Robin,
That's a good spot for Nico Robin.
Luffy. I got Luffy as number 4.
Okay.
Nami. No,
Okay.
Tony Chopper.
Yeah, better.
Wow.
Frankie.
Okay.
Nami.
Nami at the bottom. That's fucking controversial.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna come from my neck. I don't like Nami.
I hear you. I started liking her a little bit more and more currently because she gets a little bit of a power up.
We're talking about. I'm not. Going,
Okay,
yes.
you're talking pre-time skip. He knows it's a time skip, so I can say that.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So
fair.
let's just go with I'm not
Pre-time skip's easy.
Okay, so
Reximus.
as you have him right now.
Zoro, Chopper.
All right.
I knew Chopper was gonna be high. On his
Monster Point's really a dope form though. That's
Sanji.
all right. Yep.
solid. This is where it's gonna get interesting because I knew that going in kind of. I kind of felt that out anytime I talked to you. But this is the moment. You got Nami, you got Nico Robin, you got Brooke. You don't know much about Brooke.
Probably
Oh,
Robin.
I didn't even put Brooke in mine. Brooke's not technically a Straw Hat right now.
Technically, he is. He joined already.
He is.
Oh, did he?
He joined at the very beginning.
Uh-huh.
He agrees.
Mm-hmm.
But so probably Nico Robin, then probably Luffy, then Nami, then Frankie, and then Brooke. Yeah.
Okay. Man, Luffy's low, huh?
Luffy is low currently, but only because the action scenes with Luffy are great.
Yeah.
But as far as like having Luffy as your captain, I feel like I'd be so stressed I'd want to kill myself.
That's most of the crew. That's most of the crew.
Yeah.
Let me redo mine. Because
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't have Brooke in there, so I said Zoro, Sanji, Nico Ramen, Luffy, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so after Luffy, it actually goes Brooke, and then Tony Chopper, Frankie, Nami.
I like Chopper.
I like Chopper a lot more after the time skip.
Oh, I don't know. His
I like the Rumble Ball, man.
yeah, the Rumble
The
Ball's
monster
amazing.
form's kind of goated, like from Goda. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
I guess if I had to rank them, thought about this a lot, fellas.
Oh, I bet you have, buddy. This is content for you.
I know. My list. Okay.
From most to least favorite.
I feel like the buildup is least to most, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we need to know.
Yeah. I mean, we already know who his number 1 is.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go least to
Mo.
most.
Of
Okay.
course.
Because I like the buildup, man. You know, I'm a showman. I like the content.
All right.
Okay.
Least. Frankie.
Oh.
Frankie.
Brother.
Frankie. It has to be, to me. Just because. And
Is it because he's American?
It might be.
I
No,
gotcha.
I think, I'll be honest with you. Because do you understand, though, I do want to back up on both your lists. I meant to tell you this.
Yeah.
Neither one of you mentioned Usopp.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Usopp.
So maybe that's telling.
Oh god.
I was just waiting to see if anybody would realize it while we were,
No, I literally just
I don't
listed
like
off
early
what-
Usopp.
So at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Usopp's better than Frankie.
Yeah, me too.
For sure.
Me too. Because, the reason I was going to say this is, like, for me, Frankie, they already have so many kind of perverted characters
Yeah.
that he doesn't add much,
Well,
and I think
Is he really that perverted compared to like
He's-
Sanji or
he's
He's
Brooke?
walking around in tidy whities.
they
I
literally got him by taking his underwear.
True.
But he's not as perverted in the sense of, like, let me see your boobs.
yeah.
But,
That's Brooke.
yeah, exactly.
No, Brooke wants to see your panties.
But I feel like Oda's trying to tout a line with him. And I think, too, for me, he has a few character developments. And I know we're not judging past a certain point, but I have all this
He
information.
gets a lot more serious after
He
the
does.
New World.
He reminds me because of how he joined them, like the same as that one guy from Eden of the East.
Yeah.
That literally, like, he couldn't leave his apartment anymore because he lost his only pair of pants. Like,
Yeah.
that's the kind of guy he seems like.
Yeah, 100%.
And because of that, I kinda
After
like him.
Water 7, it goes Usopp then Frankie.
Fair. And then I would say right above Frankie, second to last. Excuse me. Second to last would probably have to be Brooke.
I kind of figured.
But only because of the time we're judging them.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I mean, I get that completely.
If I was in Rex's shoes, I would feel very similar to how he does. While
So we're only judging up to Thriller Bark.
up to where Rex's point is.
Got it.
And that's how I'm kind of doing it for me.
So basically, Brooke would be lower because you just don't know him.
You just don't know him.
Yeah, you don't know much
You-
about
you
him.
don't
You
know
know
him.
a little bit of his past. That's
Right.
it.
And I honestly don't. I think my list would change a little bit, but I still think Brooke would be towards the bottom if I was going to judge even to current. I do think that he gets pushed aside a lot. He does have some really cool moments.
He does have.
Blah, blah, blah.
I think Brooke. My favorite scene with Brooke is literally the Big Sis Brew scene
Yeah.
where they're singing his song.
Yeah, it's so good. Right above him, third to last, Nami.
Yep.
She just doesn't have enough.
She doesn't do anything.
She doesn't have
till
enough
later.
character development. I would even say to later, she
Oh.
doesn't have a ton of character
See,
development.
up until Arlong Park, I actually love Nami.
Really?
Yeah, because literally the moment that she asks for help is just like heart wrenching.
That's her moment.
Yeah,
like that is her
That
moment.
is her moment. And the thing is, it's like one of the best.
Is it the best because of her or because of what the other Straw Hats do because it makes them feel like an actual crew?
Yeah. Or is it because Luffy puts his hat on her head and says, "I got this"?
What I mean is like
Well, yeah.
they actually come together as a crew for the first
Okay,
time.
well,
Yep.
that's badass too, but no, it is also because of
Because
her.
of her? Okay.
Like, the thing is, she's never asked for help.
That's right.
Like, it's a big...
Character step for
Yeah.
her.
It's the only one.
To me, that moment is badass.
It's the only
Yeah,
one.
I will agree. There's been nothing since.
There's nothing after, really.
Yeah,
That's
that,
sad.
That's it.
No, I don't believe that. But I think that moment works for me because I think of it's the first one that the crew is together.
Yep.
We're gonna go beat this guy's ass.
And
it's
they
popping.
are united as a crew. Because
I
of
think
her.
that's why that moment works.
I don't know. For me, it's both.
Yeah, I hear you.
After Nami, fourth to last.
Fourth to last would probably have to be Usopp. And
Early Usopp, the only
What
now
about Soja King?
Soja King, on the other hand,
He's not one of the Straw Hats.
Yeah,
though.
he's not one of the Straw Hats.
Nope.
That's why I didn't listen. man.
Exactly. No, I think.
I love that. The fact that Zoro was okay with him tagging along too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
knowing it damn good and well, like
Yeah.
God,
Oh, yeah.
my fucking captain is
Yeah.
a goddamn fucking
Moron.
moron. But
Yeah.
all right, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I think after that, Luffy. for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Um,
I could see that.
and then after that, Nico Robin.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I think with Nico Robin there, the world of One Piece starts to open up. The
Well,
pawn,
it
the
does.
pawn glyphs
Yeah.
I
start
want to
open.
live.
And her character development is
Also,
very
the
quick.
world government.
And
Like,
the
you
world-
actually find out
Like
a lot.
it's kind of cheating a little bit because it's almost not her character, but it's like when her
what she brings with
what
her.
she
The
brings
really funny
with
thing
her.
is that without Nico Robin, no one's finding the One Piece.
Exactly. And I think it's a little cheating on Oda's part, but in turn it makes her one of the most interesting Straw Hats
And
because
the most important.
100%. And she only becomes continuously more important for the world of One Piece. Maybe not the exact story that's happening in certain arcs, but for the world of One Piece, Nico Robin is probably one of the most. Luffy is probably the most important, but Nico Robin
Is definitely,
is in there. And then after
what
Nico,
about Buggy?
I think Buggy's very important.
Yeah, I was about
too.
to say, I've seen the memes online
Yeah.
that's like, who's going to be the Pirate King? And Buggy coming out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with One Piece?
And that's not a crazy thought. Like that,
No.
it's not really a crazy
Not for
thought.
like early Buggy, 100%. You'd be like, absolutely no way, no way in hell.
Impel Down Buggy, different Buggy.
Impel down Buggy, kind of. He
Uh,
literally only used his. I was on the Pirate King's crew.
Yeah, I mean he was a joke character for a long time, but I really like Buggy. And then after that, Zoro.
Zoro then Sanji.
Yeah, Sanji's number one.
Okay,
Really?
you missed
Han.
one, though.
Who?
Chopper.
Tony Chopper.
I'd probably throw Chopper down there with Brooke and Frankie, to be honest with you.
So we've all forgotten a Straw Hat.
Yeah. I don't know. Like
Poor Chopper.
Yeah, poor Chopper, man. But you're right. Yeah. I would probably say that my list would be Frankie, Brooke, Chopper, Nami, Usopp, Nico, Robin, Usopp, Luffy, Nico, Robin, Zoro number 2, just because like it's fucking Zoro and the Mihawk shit is amazing.
It is.
Yep.
And he's the only reason that Monkey D. Luffy even works as a fucking captain right now, especially in this time that we're talking about. And then Sanji, and I'll be completely honest with you, I mean, I'll rank Sanji number 1 current. Whenever you want to talk about One Piece, I'll rank him number 1, and it starts with his fucking backstory. His fucking backstory is goddamn amazing, and I just think Sanji works so well as a fucking character. Yes, he can be cringy, and yes, he can like be weird.
Yep. Now, if you add the mystery Straw Hat, my list changes.
Not drastically though. My list doesn't change drastically.
Mine does.
Okay, fair.
Mine
Fair.
goes from Zoro, Sanji. What did I say? Zoro, Sanji, Nico.
Yeah.
Mine goes after Nico then Luffy. Mine would actually go Zoro, Sanji, Nico, Mystery Luffy.
Fair.
Okay, quick question. Did
Yeah.
I see mystery in the movie? Because pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He did. He knows.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
because of One Piece film rap.
So you know Jinbei.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
he
then-
knew it from One Piece. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember, but then when you said that, I was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah. I was like,
And I will put.
why are you pretending?
I will put Jinbei.
We're trying our best here.
I will put Jinbei over Luffy because I feel like Jinbei really has a lot to do with. Luffy would not have survived in the New
100%.
World
100%.
without
100%.
Jinbei.
I would fucking put Luffy wouldn't have survived in the New World without Law. Most definitely.
Listen, he might not be a Straw Hat, and I'm very sad because we still don't know what's happening. There's a lot of stuff going down.
Or Kid.
We know what happened to him.
Yeah, but Luffy wouldn't have survived without him.
No.
Those two are very important, and that's why I love the memes when I think maybe one of y'all might have sent me one, or maybe I just stumbled across it, where it's the world government
Yeah.
being like, it's a Harry Potter meme, and it's like, why?
I think this might have been me.
Yeah,
Why,
why-
whenever problems come up, is it always you three?
It was you.
And it's Luffy, Trafalgar
Trafalgar
D.
D.
Waterlaw,
Waterlaw,
and
and Kid.
Eustace Kid.
Yeah, and it's such a fucking, because it's true.
It's, yeah.
Them three are always in the fucking middle of it, and you're like, wow, what the fuck happened?
I can't wait for him to get to the punching of the Celestial Dragon.
I think Rex, man,
Just-
you know, I know you're in the slow burn, you know, and a lot of
It's not really, it's a freeze.
yeah, it's a freeze.
Hey,
It's not a slow burn.
A lot of One Piece fans will agree with you though. Like this is from what I have been told in my small little group,
I think
my
even
self-help
O-
group that I go
think
to.
even Oda has come out and said like he is even not a fan of Thriller Bark.
I think you need to power through one weekend, not next weekend because
Totally, I have
prior
plans.
engagement, but you need to power through because I think you just need to power.
Oh,
That
I
reminds
mean,
me.
dude, I also think I need
So-
to power through.
I was at work yesterday.
Yeah,
That happens. And I saw Autumn yesterday.
yeah. She who shall not be named.
She who shall not be named.
Autumn.
Autumn. Rex's fiance.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I saw
Future wife.
future
This
wife.
is true.
The reason why he's kicked out of the house right now.
Yeah.
I have to live in it too.
So I saw her yesterday. And I said, "Listen," I said, "I'm not gonna lie to you. You probably won't see much of Rex next weekend." I said, "We have plans." She's like, "What do you mean?" And I said, "We are locking ourselves in front of. We're chaining ourselves to our computer desks."
She knows.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows.
She looked at me and she goes, "Oh, all right.
Yeah. She knows. Everybody know. You guys know.
You guys know."
That's why you're.
That's why we're recording at.
Fucking 11:30 almost.
No, it's almost midnight.
Damn.
It is 11:52.
Yeah. Well, fellas.
This is the latest episode we've ever recorded.
in our
For sure.
entire lives, fellas. You know, listen, it's been fun. Hopefully,
We got some more time we can talk.
no, we're good.
No.
We got more.
We got more.
Okay, what do we got?
We got the most anime live action movie of all time.
Oh yeah, the best. Well, the actual best anime live action movie. Good old John Wick 3.
That's literally, I mean, it's midnight, and we're probably all going to continue to watch John Wick Chapter 3.
John Wick, the goddamn movie franchise, is one of the best anime movie franchises to ever live.
When you realize that he's really not moving quick at all is more hilarious to me.
I love everything about it. I love that it's in my eyeballs. I love that I'm watching it. I love that it's on the screen. I love that someone gave him money and they did the thing. And I love that at 60 years old, he's out there fucking doing the best he can.
And all of this happens, like, and he, like, literally has gone to, like, tactical, like, military tactical training ranges to train like this.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
for
he
these
did
movies.
the 3-gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what's really funny is did you know that there's actually a conspiracy theory regarding the John Wick movies?
Okay, I'm listening.
All
Oh,
right.
boy, I need to be in on
Rex,
this.
any
I know
thoughts?
you do. Yeah,
So
Rex.
many.
So, the John Wick movies are actually what would is an alternate universe. It's a John Wick and Matrix conspiracy theory. So it's an alternate universe that happens if Neo took the blue pill.
Ooh.
And he takes the blue pill, gets back into the Matrix, and becomes
John Wick.
John Wick.
Get this man a gun.
Facts.
Yeah, dude. Fucking John Wick. If you haven't seen John Wick, I preach John Wick. I've actually gotten people to watch John Wick.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of wish they would make a John Wick game.
They did. It's on PC.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a top-down shooter.
I wouldn't want a top down.
Well, that's what you
No.
got.
I would want like a first person, like you're playing as, either someone similar to John Wick or John Wick. Like you're playing like a completely different story.
they made that too. Sleeping Dogs.
You gotta be John Wick. You gotta have God mode enabled at all times. He can't die.
He cannot.
You gotta let someone kill your dog, and then you gotta get a much bigger dog.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
get Pitbull
A-
because, you
yeah.
know.
Fucking a blue nose,
Dude.
which is oddly missing in the third movie.
No, it's in
not,
the third
It's in
movie.
the third movie.
Is he in the third? I thought
For a moment.
Yeah, he's like giving it to someone to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he knows what happens if he
He
keeps
knows
the
what's
dog with
going
him.
down. He
That's
has
fair.
an hour before it's on.
Yeah.
And when it's on in John Wick, it don't come off.
At least
Hey.
not in this one. Like, it's not like John Wick 2 where...
John Wick 2 was very odd and had a lot of slow pacing.
Yes.
I think, okay. We just ranked the Straw Hats. Let's do a better ranking. The John Wick franchise. I have not seen John Wick Chapter 4. I will say
Neither
that.
have I. So that's automatically at the bottom.
So...
It's not. No, I'm not going to put it at the bottom because I feel like that's a disservice. Not ranked. Not ranked. NA.
Unranked. So then
NA.
we're ranking
3. We're ranking the 3.
1, 2, and 3.
Easy W. You ready? Bottom, number 2.
Yeah, obvious.
Number 1, number 3 is the top.
You think
Wait,
number 3?
no.
No.
I think it's 2, 1, 3.
Yeah, I
From
agree.
bottom to top.
Bottom to top.
100%. Like,
2 is at the bottom.
okay,
1 is in the middle. 3 is at the top.
1 has the best realism and also
100%.
probably
And-
the best music.
Yeah.
Mine would be 1, 3, 2.
Yeah, because, well, you haven't seen 3 yet.
I've seen enough parts of 3 to know how 3 is.
I don't know, man.
I've seen a lot of segments of 3.
know if you fucking know,
Yeah, I don't know if you know.
Listen, coming close. I know.
Get this man a gun.
But
I know. Believe me.
I don't know. Like, 1 has the best plot, kind of, even though 3, honestly, for the amount of not plot having it's actually had some stuff out.
3's not plot is John Wick has to survive.
No, 3's not plot. Well, yeah.
Yeah, his not plot is, hey, do you like action set pieces? All right, let's
And
walk
then
you
what
through action
John Wick
set
4 is he's found a way to not be excommunicated or something.
pieces. I have no fucking... Listen, I watched the very first trailer they released of John Wick Chapter 4, right?
You got heartburn, bud?
Jess was just being meh.
It's these monster things, man.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. But yeah, I watched the first trailer for John Wick Chapter 4. I sent it and said, yay! And I didn't have to watch anything else. I didn't need multiple trailers.
No.
Okay? Honestly, didn't need a trailer. It still didn't get me to go
Have
to the
you
theater.
really listen? So I've been listening to this is hilarious that we're actually talking about John Wick 4 right now.
Yeah.
As you guys all know, I listened to a couple of D&D podcasts.
Dungeons and Daddies?
Dungeons and Daddies, but
Not
actually,
a BDSM podcast.
yes, but
Allegedly.
that's not the podcast I'm talking about.
Okay.
I have been listening to not another D&D podcast, NADPod. And there was just one of the opening segments, they're talking about John Wick and how one of them was like talking about it kind of sarcastically, I think.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. And now we're here talking about John Wick. And I think that the context is you love John Wick. We love John Wick. I think the context in their situation is that they don't exactly love John Wick.
They're wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how.
They're wrong.
Like, can you not just have joy in your life?
That's the thing. I think that's my biggest problem, right? And it's kind of the same way that I don't shit on people that love the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it.
I get it. It's not my
It's
kind of
dumb fun.
dumb. It's not my kind of dumb. Like, I'm not tripping over
But
myself.
John Wick is your kind of dumb.
Fucking.
I hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen to me when I tell you this. There is not a bad fucking frame in John Wick.
Well, okay, John Wick
Boy, have
3.
you seen the frames from Zoro's fight with the one dude?
Yes.
They broke apart the frames.
Yeah.
You talking about King?
Yes.
Like,
Yes. Actually, that is good. Proud of you.
I know
at
too
you.
much.
Now, here's what's
You're all
hilarious.
the way in Wano.
Yeah.
What
so
the
here's
fuck?
what's hilarious. This is from the anime. They actually, when Zoro uses haki, the lightning that happens spells out his name.
Yeah, it does. It's wild.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, also, they did a comparison of it to Ufotable's animation of, like, basically it was fire snakes, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They did a comparison of that to basically the same exact thing in Demon Slayer, and it just looks like complete trash. And
I-
compa-
Demon Slayer
I-
looks like complete
Yes,
trash. Yeah.
and Demon Slayer it just looks like trash.
I have heard, that now the King and Zoro fight that's coming is supposed to break the fucking internet.
I mean,
They have been
only-
hyping this fucking fight up for a while.
The only thing that will break the internet more is going to be Gear 5.
Gear 5's gonna fucking
yeah, Gear 5's
destroy
going
it.
to destroy it. We're
Yeah.
going to lose service.
Yeah,
Crunchyroll's
Hey,
going to crash
as long
again.
as it's not Diablo 4
Yeah.
weekend, I don't care.
Hey,
Uh,
Crunchyroll's going to crash again.
Yeah, for sure. Because I'll even watch that episode.
I mean,
And I don't
I'm not
keep
up
super
to that
current.
point, and I might
yeah,
watch it.
Yeah, I'm not super current with stuff, but like it's just the same.
But
that-
I got to see. I got to know.
yeah, I have to know what it looks like.
I got to know what Sun God Nico looks like.
Right, and I got to know also like what's the WB and all. Like I just want to know. Like
Same.
I want to know if I kind of notice.
I want to
some
know
stuff.
if he's going to look that much different.
Yeah, or is fucking Bugs Bunny gonna fucking pop out and be like,
That'd
"What's
be
up, Doc?"
Fucking hysterical.
And they're like, "What the fuck?" You're like, Oda, you done lost your mind.
Well,
You know what?
JoJo's
Speaking
did
of, speaking of down a rabbit hole, guys, I think it's time for the plugs.
oh, man.
Oh, down the
Time
rabbit
to
hole.
plug that rabbit
Let's
hole.
Well,
do-
if you're not already
I
there,
hear you,
go to
bro.
youtube.com/AnimeUnraveled pod and like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think of the Beast. Oh, this is
That's a Sprite.
I'm sorry.
Let
The
us know what you think of
Beast.
Sprite as well.
Yeah. Also,
But
if-
Sprite is honestly better, so hopefully you're not voting high on the Beast.
yeah.
Beast is not great.
Yeah.
And also, if you'd like us in the short burst, you can check us out on TikTok, Anime Unraveled Pod on the TikTok. I wonder if we put up like the alcohol taste test, people are gonna be interested in it.
That's a very good question.
Because it's going to be kind of something different. Hopefully, and let us know, in the comments of the TikToks.
If not, the people that stick
YouTube.
around will
yeah,
find
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
That
Like,
One Piece is involved.
Yeah, let us
Fair,
know.
hey.
Let us know if you want us to try other things that maybe are not alcohol. We did Japanese snacks. We've done alcohol now.
I do plan on getting this Suyun, which is a Japanese, not Japanese, it is a Korean alcohol that I tried when I was at Iron Age.
Yeah.
I think that was
All right,
pretty
well-
cool. Guys, it is the end of the episode. It is my favorite part of the episode. It is the part where I tell you guys to please make sure to leave a review, like, and subscribe. It really helps us out. It gets our name in the algorithms and just gets us overall out there. Like my fellow co-host said, you can find us at the other plugs, youtube.com/@AnimeUnraveledPod.
It's a circle.
And,
Never
TikTok.
stop listening. Never
Never
stop
stop.
listening.
Never
Never
stop.
stop consuming this amazing content that we're recording after midnight.
That's
For you guys.
This has been a wacky ass episode.
Yeah.
This
It's been a long
is
day.
this is Anime Unraveled.
At
night.
But yeah, coming close, fellas, coming close. Boys, I'm old and I'm tired.
I'm ready for
Fucking
bed.
Hell yeah! Thanks for sticking out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed this late night, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.